Hi everyone, Mike Price here with Community Pioneer. Joining me today is Mike Frost. He is a Marine veteran. You served in Desert Storm, and now that you recently moved to Shelley, and you've come up with a project that you want to do to honor service members, military service members, also others in the service community as first responders uh, and law enforcement. Could you tell me a little bit about the project you're doing?
What I did is my dad passed away about a year and a half ago, and just goofing off. I made a plaque and I showed it to people, and they were like, "You need to do more of these because I think it turned out pretty good."
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to do these for people that I think would like it.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, doing this for your dad, what kind of inspired you?
We weren't real close growing up, so when he passed away due to Agent Orange side effects, and the more of his stuff I got with the military stuff, the more I kind of felt I needed to connect a little bit more with him, and that's pretty much what I did.
Hmm. And military service is a big part of your family.
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
We have our youngest daughter is in the Navy. My son-in-law is in the Navy. My son is in the Marines Reserves now. His fiance's in the Air Force, and my son is also a firefighter in California. And we have my wife's family. Her dad and grandfather were both police officers.
Oh wow. So, what is it about a family like yours that just attracts your family members to this?
I don't know. It's in. I don't know. My son just said, "I'm gonna join the Marines." I'm like, "Really?" Yeah. So it felt pretty good when he did.
Hmm.
It's a special part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, you're not originally from Shelley, if I understand right.
No, I'm originally from Maine, and then I moved to Florida, met my wife, and she wanted to move back home, so we moved here.
And you've been here about a year.
Yeah, love it here.
Good, good.
Yeah.
So, in working on your project, you're finding you're needing the materials, and that's what you've kind of come out to do is ask for some help with this.
Yeah, Fast Signs helped me with the decals this time, and
Hmm.
I reached out to them, and they said they would donate the decals for these things, which it means a lot. But the little plaques and this and that, nickels and dimes are pretty good.
Hmm. And are you planning to make any money off of this? What's
No,
the
I just
plan?
I want to do it more like a service project for people in the community, whether they're past or if they're still serving, or they're just veterans that are still with us.
Hmm.
Either one.
And so, how would people go about helping you, or even commissioning one of these?
Just hit me up with my email and we'll go from there. I'll just ask a few questions and we'll figure it out.
Great. So, you mentioned Fast Signs. Has anybody else already started helping out?
Nobody yet.
Okay.
Nobody yet.
Well, hopefully we can get the word out there. I'm sure there's many people in this community. I know, especially down in Firth with the Firth High School there, their Veterans Day memorial ceremony is fantastic. That's a big part of the community there, and I know here in Shelley as well.
Right.
And so, tell me a little bit about yourself, about what makes you you.
I really don't know. I moved here and my whole attitude on life has changed because you get near positive people and I don't know, it just rubs off on you, I guess. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just, I guess it's just here
Hmm.
because, in Florida, everybody's negative. So it tends to rub off on you to be negative. Out here, everybody's positive.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's probably the best thing I've ever done in my life.
Good. That's good to hear. Would you mind telling me a little bit about your experience in the Marines?
Well, I was a mechanic in the Marine Corps for 4 years. My last 6 months, we went to Desert Storm. That was pretty miserable. I didn't see any combat, but even the little siren that goes off at noontime kind of gives me chills now and then.
Hmm.
But I really did. I agree. I think I'm pretty good. I just got lucky that I didn't see combat.
Yeah. So, how do you connect with other veterans? What is there in that community?
I'm still trying to reach out and find the right um, organization to join to get closer to them.
Mhm.
I want to do more. I mean, if somebody had my number and they called up and said, "Hey, I'm having a rough day. You want to go fishing?" I'd be on board.
Mhm.
Let's go. I feel like I need to do something more.
In your opinion, what does the veteran community need? What can the people in this community do to help?
A lot of it is just for a veteran to have someone to talk to.
Mhm.
Because I mean, the ones people from Afghanistan, the soldiers and the Marines from Afghanistan, yeah, that's a different thing than I went through. And there's a lot of stuff they saw. I don't know how I would act if I saw it before.
Mhm.
But a lot of times it's just someone to talk to
Yeah.
and someone to just listen.
So if you were to receive something like this, if someone had made a plaque like this for you, what would that do for you?
It would make me feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What about it would touch you?
just that somebody went through all that time and effort of their own to do that for me. I
Mhm.
mean, that would mean a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Mike, I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you'll reach out to him. What's a good email for you?
My email is cplmfrost@yahoo.com.
cplmfrost@yahoo.com.
Yep.
We'll put that down there for those that are interested in either donating materials or having one of these made.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And if I understand right, the ones that you're planning on making after this are larger.
Yeah, they're going to be 12 by 16.
Okay.
Yeah, so the decals and stuff will be bigger.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What are some of the other materials that you're needing donated?
The biggest thing is the plywood and these little things, the little ones down here, the little,
The little brass.
yeah, they're brass and they're not cheap,
Hmm.
but other than that, it's little stuff like polyurethane and stain or whatever. It's really not a whole lot, but when you pay for it out of your pocket, I don't want to make any money off it. I just want to do it just because
Hmm.
it feels good.
Yeah, just need some help getting that stuff.
Yeah.
And then the plywood that you're using cabinet grade,
Yes,
and that's not cheap.
it's about $100 a sheet. Yeah.
Okay. And how many could you make out of one of those sheets?
If I figured it right, it's like 24 out of a sheet.
Okay.
So if it gets going good enough and my response is good enough, yeah.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we can help you out, rally the community behind you. I think this is a fantastic thing that you're doing. I know I've got members of my family who have served that I'm sure would love to receive something like this. So again, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.